So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Fernando Torres is a name that jumps out. At his absolute best, he's unplayable. That love of running behind defensive lines has always been his forte, and with the right service, he could absolutely thrive here.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Goes for goal! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, to strike a volley requires exactly the right balance, and I think that's what maybe let him down there, Peter. I just really like the way they've started with such intensity, Peter.
Felipe. And it's Koke. A chance! And the finish!
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Oh, good interception. Casemiro needed to come up with a better ball.
I timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
A real chance to break. Marcelo comes sliding in. It's a loose ball. Crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, it was almost a beautifully placed shot. He's so unlucky not to see that go in. It's been such a positive start. I think the next step has to involve tucking one away.
Toni Kroos. Griezmann. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Pepe gets into the right position to intercept. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Griezmann. Koke tries to get it forward quickly. Modric tries a long pass towards the front. Bale. It's a good-looking cross. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Dinks one in. Who's going to make this theirs? Atletico Madrid seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Gabi. Griezmann with the ball through. Fernando Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He goes long. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Benzema pushes to get on the end of it. Benzema looks to dink one in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's hit it first time.
I think it's a very good try, and I think he chose the right option, but let me tell you, that's a tough skill.
They've managed to get it away. Forward it goes. Pepe is flagged offside. Now it's Koke. Griezmann. Can he score? Goal! Atletico Madrid! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Atletico Madrid take the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Looks like a good ball through. Passes it through. Is it in? To the left it goes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, that's a booking, always looked in.
Fernando Torres can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
Great ball, and now the shot! It's come loose. Benzema has got himself a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Defence has got rid of that. Godin boots it to safety. Sergio Ramos boots it upfield. That's not going to find its target. And it's Bale. Tries a through ball. Bale has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, these are the sort of opportunities, Peter, that really need to be taken when you're trailing. There's pressure on this one.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, I wasn't expecting him to try his luck from so far out, but that was close. I mean, it kept the keeper on his toes.
Tries the route one option. Toni Kroos, thrust towards the front line. Cristiano Ronaldo with a delicate ball, tries to dink it in. Goalkeeper's ball. Griezmann. Aimed long and direct. Looks to slip it through. Gabi pumps it upfield. And the first half is done.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to. Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Koke plays it long. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Daniel Carvajal. Now it's Bale. Played it early. Jimenez gets it away. Daniel Carvajal gets into some space. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Touch and go, aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Keeper's got good distance on that. Sergio Ramos does well there, alert. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Jimenez does well to read it and intercepts. Koke. Thiago battles to win it back.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Now the pass. Fernando Torres. Oh, and look who's there doing the defending. Cristiano Ronaldo, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to...
Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Cristiano Ronaldo having a look. Decent hit from there. Koke has set up one goal so far. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Atletico Madrid have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle? It's a brilliant interception. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Benzema. He'll try from distance. And the defence can get it clear. Back to the keeper and go again. Daniel Carvajal. Modric. Modric plays it in. Yep, it's a corner. And that's caused a worry or two.
Marcelo would have known he needed to generate more power behind that, but it just lacked the precision anyway.
Spoon forward. And it's Juanfran. Now it's Griezmann. Deftly done. Shots on. He scores! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Atletico Madrid take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Tries a through ball. Looks like a good ball through. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Thiago. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt. You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Atletico Madrid take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Now it's Griezmann. That really should have hit the net.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
He's put it on the right now. What's on? Hit into the middle. And back out it comes. Has it out wide now. Header! Ronaldo! Superb! They're back within reach! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So is this the start of a comeback? Gabby. And it's Griezmann. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Just too high.
Well, that's an illustration of how good they are on the break. I mean, all the pace and power needed to go at it with real vigour then.
Vieto is fouled. Juanfran looks to thread it through, and that'll go straight through to the keeper. Vieto passes it through. He'll have a dip! It's in! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you get least time on the ball, and yet they were able to exchange passes before an unchecked finish, and I mean, to be honest with you, that should open up an inquest.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Atletico Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann with the ball through. He's made sure that that won't get through. Griezmann. Sergio Ramos cuts it out. Time added on 4 minutes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Thiago. Looks to slip it through. Good strong hand by the keeper. Great football, shot and save. Struck first time. Saved. That's good keeping. There is the final whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, defeat in any of these type of games is the ultimate disappointment. You can't fault the effort and the endeavour we saw, but they probably just lacked a little adventure and not enough ambition in their play, and ultimately I think they paid the price.
Many thanks to Jim.